Good evening from Europe, guys. Good morning, good afternoon, wherever you are. Piotr here. This is Light Forex Global YouTube channel. I'm happy to be with you here, but most probably it's not gonna be the good day for most retail traders, especially if you are trying to be the deep buyer, right? And we were discussing this afternoon. But as you know, you can check my my trades, and the link is in the description. I was quite right. Let me rephrase myself. Well, I've mentioned that it's like intraday attempt to try to be long, and I've been positive, right? And also I've mentioned that medium term I'm looking to sell, and to be frank, my sell order has not been filled, and I missed that by less than 5 points. Of course, taking into the consideration where we are right now, well, shame, right? But with this crazy market, to be honest with you, I'm glad that I did not stay long without the stop. Right? Well, guys, for me it's almost 20 years. Or 2012. Well, it's 20. Yeah, I can say I'm trading for 21 years. If I can add my yearly experience from the Polish market, it might be even 25, right? I don't quite remember 98 and 2000, but I do remember things we've seen in 2007, 8 and 9. Okay? And I even can't compare to what we've seen today. If we are going to add that the yields are even lower, 10 years are even lower than what we've seen during the financial crisis, that might be, I'm not trying to create, well, let's use it from the crypto market. I'm not trying to create any kind of the food, F-U-D. Simply what I'm trying to tell you is to be extremely careful. And it's not first time I'm saying this, right? If you have watched one of my webinars when I've been talking about the risk, right? Days like what we've seen today proved that everything I'm talking about is right. Well, if you've been short and been big short today and you earn tons of the money, congrats, right? Because you can argue, well, come on, Piotr, you don't know what you're talking about. But if you've been long without the stop, now you exactly know what I'm talking about. Well, if you remember the book Big Short, or if you have watched the movie, well, looks like music stopped playing. There was a sell-off going on into the close, and right now, as you can see, we didn't stop. We didn't stop. So after hours, the sell-off continuation is going on. Well, we are below 200 moving average. Probably almost everywhere. There is a rule to daily close. Now, I've been thinking about this type of the price action that is going, it might happen tomorrow, not today. So if we have this type of the close today, if we are going to confirm tomorrow, it's gonna be 2 daily close in a row below 200 moving. It's gonna be very weak monthly close, guys. It's really looks serious, right? I'm not gonna be surprised. There are some rumors going on that we are going to get Trump again around. I'm not gonna be surprised if you are going to get some kind of the coordinated intervention during the Asian hours. I'm not gonna be surprised. All right. I'm going to prepare the separate video talking about some things over the weekend. Hopefully the weather is going to be okay, so I'm going to have a chance to go outside. Okay. But one thing why, in my opinion, the coordinated intervention is not going, it might not work this time. Well, the main reason is that it's not the financial crisis. It's simply people are dying. So the central bankers have nothing to do with that. It's completely different story. All right? Now, what I'm most surprised about, that we haven't seen any kind of the super currency sell-off, meaning that, okay, yen is stronger, Swiss franc is stronger, the guys who were short euro dollar, they taking the profit, trying to, you know, put that profit into the margin calls they have on the stocks. I've been trying to sell euro dollar quite a few times today. That's what I've been talking about. Again, link is in the description. You can check what I've been doing. I took some profits. Now, when I've seen what is going on, I closed the remaining 2 positions, one with the loss, one around the break-even, because the things I'm so scared and afraid about that we might see, remember we were talking about this gap between the New York close and the Tokyo Open, those 3 hours. I'm not gonna be surprised to see unusual and ugly moves when it comes to the currencies. I'm not saying it's going to happen, but I'm afraid it might. Okay? So if you are exposed, and especially if you are exposed towards the risk on, I would be very careful. Even by myself, and then again, link in the description, so you are going to be able to see if, based on that particular account, I took any kind of the action. But I'm looking for some kind of the early, how to say, signs of the possible panic selling on the yen or Swiss franc crosses, right? So overall, looks like another night for me watching the markets, because you know, you wanna, it's not go. It's, you know, we don't have such a moves every day. So I'm going to try to take the advantage of that. Guys, we didn't discuss specifically the charts. The idea of this late update after the New York close, it was to make you aware of, and I've been trying to, you know, tell you about that for quite a few times already. We can call it the music stopped playing, but when there are no beats when it comes to the risk on, it looks like what we've seen on the indices today. Hopefully, if you are my listener, you haven't been hurt. At least you haven't been hurt much, right? But that's why I'm talking a lot about the very tiny exposure, all right? About some kind of the constants. Small spoon, small step by step, all right? Instead of the one all in. Because if you were all in today on the risk on site, well, I'm sorry. I'm really, really sorry. All right, guys, that was not the great update. I know plenty of people around who have been hurt today. Was lucky enough, because that's how I have to say. On one side, I was lucky enough that I took profit, small, but okay, still green. On the long side, at the beginning of the session, that's what I've been trying to explain during the previous update. On the other hand, I'm sad a bit because my selling order been missed by few points. Anyway, overall, not that bad. Fingers crossed. See you around, guys. Thank you very much. Take care and good night.